Welcome back to Blush Podcast with your hosts, Kelly and Branden Davis Butler. Today, we're talking about how it's all the little things in life that matter. You want big dick energy? No. We're proving that big things come in tiny packages with our personal pocket pet and our guest author, Mika Rayne. Also including a short live read with our dear friend and my colleague, EM Wylde. So get your aftercare ready, ladies, because you're in for a wild ride.
It's okay?
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Da, 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 da. Branden!
I feel like I just made Mickey Mouse orgasm.
Oh, hello,
Hey,
guys.
God, I don't have a high-pitched voice. Kelly!
It sounds like we were doing helium balloons.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. We had another lovely intro from Branden, and she's here again as my stand-in
co-host that she's stuck with.
Unfortunate? No, I think you are unfortunate because you signed up to do this. You
I
really
love it,
I'll do
though.
this.
I feel bad for
Anyway.
you.
No, it's great.
But we have so much fun.
They are really fun. Okay, so we're here. We're going to be talking with Mika Rayne in a little bit. She's amazing. And but let's talk about our drinks first. Branden, what you got, girl?
So, because I'm a tequila whore, I have got another quadruple strawberry margarita from the place down the road that Kelly and I both got to
It's
enjoy
fabulous.
weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like that far down, so we're
Good job.
going.
Yeah.
Good job, thank you.
We're going.
No, call me a good girl. Tell me I'm being a good girl. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
need.
I'm sorry. Branden, you're such a good girl. Good girl.
Yes, I've been waiting for that for so long.
That was what Penny calls my midnight Kelly voice. Mm-hmm.
The good girl.
Mm-hmm. Good girl.
Mm-hmm.
For those of us with a surprise praise kink, it's kind of a thing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I had that until
I didn't know I did
ago.
either until somebody gave me a good girl, and I was like, all right, yeah, I like that. So my drink, I was going to do just a high noon. I was like, I don't know, I'm really feeling wine today. I think it's because it's finally kind of nice out again. And so I was like, and I had mimosas earlier. So I was like, I don't really feel like wine. So I was going to do just a high noon, but then I decided to make a cocktail. It is high noon with some rosé vodka and then this much strawberry lemonade. And it's
Perfect
delightful.
proportions.
It is delightful.
Mika Rayne is my personal pocket pet. So when I first met Mika, I was like, oh my God, you are fucking adorable. And I'm going to keep you forever. And she's like itty bitty and would literally fit in my fucking pocket.
I would.
So not to make that sound sexual, like she's my pocket pet, but like
I know you said pocket pet, and I was like, "That's what she said."
I have been calling her that since I met her. I'm like, oh my God, you're my pocket pet.
Yes.
Like
Holy
she is.
pocket.
Sounds like Pillow Pants. Do you guys know Pillow Pants from what is that? Jay and Silent Bob. I think the second.
We just
somebody
watched the reboot. I don't remember which one though.
There's a chick that references. I don't remember which movie it is. It's a Kevin Smith movie. Pillow Pants is her pussy troll.
That's awesome.
Wait,
It is.
so like the hair
It's a
that
troll.
sticks up
It's a troll
and
that lives
it
in.
waves like this in the wind. So like,
Oh, guys.
are we talking like it's
No, it was just like she was like, Pillow Pants is my troll that lives in my vagina, and if I have sex, the troll will bite your dick.
Wait.
We
That
should all
reminds
use
me
one
of
of
a book.
those.
Can we talk about this book for a minute? So there is a book called The Haunted Vagina.
I wanna
Yes,
read
I've
it.
heard of this.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Where it's like there's demonic entities living in her vagina and the guy is like, I hear these voices coming from it. So he like shrinks down and I'm sorry, but I would
So he
personally-
becomes Ant-Man, basically.
Ant-Man,
basically.
nice.
And I'm thinking like I would need a rain jacket and galoshes and like the whole thing. But he like goes in there and falls in love with the demonic vaginal person.
That's awesome.
And I'm just
Haunted
like-
pussy.
Like as you're nailing the demonic entity, like you're also nailing her in a
Because you're
very
inside her
Yes.
vagina.
It's a
Yeah.
2-in-1.
But like when she has her period, would that not flush you out?
Exactly.
Right.
He
And what
holds on.
happens when you put a tampon in? Wouldn't that just be like
Yes, he comes all
That's
the
a
way
good
out.
noise. That was a great noise, Branden.
What
Yeah.
moist noises.
Everybody make a moist noise. Okay. So we're here to talk with Mika Rayne. She's an amazing author.
Thank you.
Every single thing that I have read of Mika's is incredible.
Yeah.
You have such a good way with words, and but you deal with a lot of heavy topics too, but you weave in a lot of like humanity and humor and like just all around like goodness that
Thank
it's
you.
just like, I don't know. I just love every single thing that you write, and you're just,
I appreciate it.
your way with words is
you.
really beautiful.
Thank
like
you.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That means a
yeah.
lot. I spend a
Yeah.
lot of time at this computer, and I'm a broken record with marketing. It's hard, but I know my shit's worth it.
It is. And that's why, like, I tell everybody. So everyone who's watching this or listening,
Yes.
if you haven't read any of her books,
Do
pick
it.
up literally any one of her books.
Thank you.
Do it.
It's,
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it now.
So,
Do
Do it yesterday.
Do it now.
Yes.
Yes. I have a lot to choose from. So
yes.
if you don't,
And a lot of varying genres, too,
Yes.
which is really nice.
Right.
And
Yes. I'm proud
it's
of
even
that.
like, yes, even, and it doesn't feel like you're like impostering on any of the genres. Like you
Right.
embody
Thank you.
them all really well.
Thank you.
And yeah, even like a genre that it might not be my favorite.
Right.
I love reading your books.
That means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. I
so
love you.
cute.
I
I
tell
love
everybody,
you
I'm
too.
like, and Mika Rayne, she's amazing. Have you
Right.
heard about her?
Honest to
you.
God, Mika, I'm not kidding. I feel like you are the gem that everyone is waiting to find. And once like mainstream finds you, no, but
Thank
seriously,
you.
like
Thank you.
once mainstream finds you, you are going to blow up so big because the thing is, I don't understand how more people haven't found you yet. I feel like that's coming soon.
Thank
Um,
you.
But
That's
like
the goal.
when
for
it does,
sure.
don't forget us little people. Okay?
No, you're coming
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
because you'll be in my pocket.
Exactly. You're my free ride.
So, okay. So that being said, after we've just like blown all this glitter up your ass. So you had Wolf Mountain was the most
Yes.
recent one, came out in December, which is fucking rad. And
I
then
love
you
that
also
book.
have, you also have a brand new cowboy book.
I do.
Can you tell us a little bit about both of those?
Yeah, so after the last breath, so both that one and Wolf Mountain, I wrote, I want to say 4 years ago, and they've just been sitting for a long time because I keep my editor very busy. Thank you, Bree. And I will say really fast, behind every book is a great editor. I'm just putting that out there. We love our editors. So with After the Last Breath, that only took me 1 month to write, and it's like 120,000 words. And I don't even remember where I found the story. But I wanted to write about young widows because I have a cleaning business. I work with a lot of very elderly people, and it's awful. I've had 7 pass away, so that was a long time ago. But I mean, I clean for some very elderly people, and I'm obsessed with old people. They're the best. So I wanted to write a book that had a lot of, elderly people in it. So a lot of the things that are said in the book were actually things my clients have said. And, we love cowboys, of course, and we love morbid. So that's why Evangeline is a mortician makeup artist. So, I don't know. I wanted to write a book about grief, but make it where it still has the dark humor, but also how you process it after, your spouse dies. And I wanted to showcase, because it's not a spoiler, it happens in chapter 2, but when Nolan's wife passes away, I wanted to showcase like a very toxic woman, because toxic women exist, unfortunately, and you never hear about them in books. It's always the man who's the asshole. So I thought,
Right.
Men are assholes too, but so are some women. So I wanted to showcase that, where she has, the postpartum depression, and all my books have content warnings. I make sure to do that because I've been through enough, but I also like to do it beauty with grace is what I call it. But, as the story unfolds, you realize how horrible she was to Nolan. And then I wanted Evangeline to have a good husband to begin with, and then he passes away. But I wanted to showcase that she had a good marriage. So that's what's hard for her to, fully fall in love with Nolan throughout the story. But obviously she does. But it's hard to let go of that past. So that book was really fun to write.
I really like that. Like you said, like all of the like older characters in that are so freaking cute. Like
They
I just
are.
love them all. They're hilarious.
The lady
yeah.
Belva is actually named after a lady named Belva that I met in this kind of ghost town area in West Idaho. And she had a museum that had all this stuff outside, and she was like 85 years old and drove us around on the golf cart, and she was just awesome. So I thought
That's really cool.
Yes.
Aw, that's so cute.
Yes, it is.
Do like a synopsis for Wolf Mountain.
So first off, Kelly made awesome character art for it, and I really think that's why I sold out at my first book signing, because everybody's eyes dropped. I'm not joking. They dropped straight to the character art because I had everything out for Wolf Mountain on the table with the bookmarks and stickers and all the other shit. And they were like, "What is this?" And I was like, "It's because you have to read it." So and I kept saying Kelly from Blush Podcast.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yes,
Thank you.
I like to support and advertise. So
We know. We love you for it.
Yes. So Wolf Mountain, where do I start?
It's fucking crazy.
It is. It is.
It's so good.
And I'm like 170 pages into Grandma Rose's book, so I just have to get re-inspired. So we'll get there. But with Wolf Mountain, I actually wrote that right after the last breath. So that's also an older book of mine that just came out. So I used to only write horror. I didn't used to write romance. So that was really fun to get back into horror, but with the smut, because we love smut with plot. And it's not my smuttiest book, but when it hits when it hits. So we love Wolf.
It's good.
And you're working on the second one right now, right?
I am, yeah. It's going to be.
And that's Wolf's grandma.
It is. It's fucked up.
It's
Really?
Wolf's grandma, but when she's younger, it's like how she
That's right.
went batshit crazy. Yeah. So I have to do a lot of research on it with like the medications and stuff back in the 50s.
Yeah.
So it's hard to explain because it makes me sound crazy. So I was driving, so where I live, we don't get a lot of the radio stations don't really come in a lot, so they're very staticky. So I thought, let's try the AM station. Let's be like an old person. So I turned it on, and This House is Haunted by Alice Cooper was playing, but it was like with the lyrics through it, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
dude, what the fuck? So I rushed home, and I always wanted to live in a Victorian house. You'll probably see that through a lot of my books. I have a lot of Victorian houses in my books. And I couldn't stop writing. This one, I swear, also only took me a month to write. I couldn't stop. And that's the inspiration I need to come back, because I used to write all the time, and it's been like a year and a half. But so with Wolf Mountain, I wanted to write from a male's point of view completely, because I have hardly read any romance books just from his point of view. And this one's not just romance, so I think it made it a little easier, because I still call it a dark romance, but like it's hard to explain because you've read it.
It's like horror erotica.
Yeah, exactly.
Erotic thriller type thing.
Yes. And I wanted it to be one of those books that's a total mind fuck where is he crazy? Is he not? Does the thing at the end happen, or did it not really? Like, and even me as the author, I don't even know what happened with the ending. Because when I finished it, I felt sick. Like, just how it ends was so intense. Because out of nowhere, all the spooky shit really started to snowball. And a lot of the stuff in the mines I actually wrote when I was like 14. And I found all those old journals. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to put this in. So I did. And it was just kind of like a tribute to my younger self. Like, hey, bitch, you made it.
I love that.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was
I love that
insane.
Too.
And then this was the book. I told my editor, if I can get away with this book with what's in it, I can get away with anything.
There's a lot of intense stuff, but it's so good. Okay, so we're going to take a break from our regular interview with Mika because we have a special treat.
How you guys doing? How is everybody?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So I feel like I have to premise this. And
yes, we have EM here, and it's going to be amazing.
And so when I was texting him, and I'm like, unfortunately, there's no bow play. And for those that don't understand that reference, you have to go back to our dual interview.
I loved
with
it.
Me. Yeah, like you have to go back to the Blush episode with Branden and EM, and you'll understand
it was
why.
So good.
So freaking funny.
Hey, EM, we were all making moist sound effects earlier. What's your best moist noise?
That sounds kind of dry though, babe. Like,
It does.
No,
You're the snot.
Do it with your mouth. That's what she said.
spit in it or spit on it. And then do it. Okay.
I'd get more
How's it
aggressive with
roll?
the I'd get more aggressive with the fisting if I wasn't worried about the electronics in the vicinity.
Yeah, true.
That's so funny.
Okay, so we are going to take a break from our normal interview because
I need my
Mika
glasses.
indulged
Yeah, I
Penny and
did.
myself. We kept
all of
talking
us.
about, well, it started from me and Penny because I keep saying she's obsessed with micro penises, and she says, no, I'm just curious about them. And I'm like, girl, we bring it up every episode. Okay, so Penny and I talk about micro penises every episode. She says she's curious about it. I think she's secretly into it.
Yes.
So then we kept saying we need somebody to write a micro penis story, but make it hot. And we were like, Mika would do an amazing job. So we kept calling her out for like 4 episodes. We're like, Mika,
did it.
where's this micro penis story? So she did it. And
did.
it's amazing.
I did.
And our special treat is EM and Branden are going to
So
narrate it
excited.
for us.
Yep.
So have at it, children.
All right.
I'll
Got it
try
on
and
my
be
phone.
professional. It's such
Okay.
a bad story, but I love it. It's supposed to be.
No,
This is almost
great.
gone already.
Masterpiece.
It's so great.
It's
I love
so
it.
good. Like, it's so much fun.
Give me 15 seconds. I'm gonna go get that vodka.
Okay.
So he needs to drink to read my bad story, but it's a masterpiece.
It's not bad. It is fucking.
I can give you some quick context, and it's nothing to do with a micro penis. But that day, I finished a construction clean, and that motherfucker fucked me on so much money. And I'm like, I'm finally inspired to write a story. So I wrote it the same day. Man
So
pissed
let's
me
write
off.
the micro peen story.
Yes,
Yep.
love
pissed
it.
me off, and then I write micro penis story.
You ready?
I'm not ready. Look, I got to get my vodkas.
Aw, nice.
My
Are you
try.
mixing
Let
it
him-
with anything?
let
You're
him
just
start
going to
going.
chug
I
it.
was gonna put it in this Gatorade.
Oh.
No,
It's a tiny little baby vodka.
right.
Well, I got 2.
Can't you just like,
That's bigger than the micro penis. Come on.
It is. You can only have half.
I got
Right.
2.
But we already practiced your deep throating, so like just slam that shit. You got it.
nope. I heard that sound.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get this story going.
All right.
Oh,
So
God.
excited.
I love you guys.
Me too. All right. So this is That's One Little Deck, a micro story by Mika Rayne. Has the vodka kicked in yet? Because you're already giggling over there.
I know.
You good?
Really strong. There wasn't much Gatorade.
Okay.
All right. Read this story, fuckers. Let's go.
Go.
Just FYI, she said I could ad lib as much as I want, and I'm tipsy and dyslexic, so there we go.
It's gonna be
All right.
great.
Oh my God. The hottest man in the world wants to get naked with me. He's tall, has dark hair with some salt and pepper in it, and is tattooed. Hunger flares in his eyes as he licks his kissable lips.
Let me see that pretty pussy.
He murmurs, never taking his eyes off me. But we just met, I purr, running a hand down my hair. He takes a step towards me.
We may have just met, but this isn't a hard situation, darling.
That's what she said.
No.
He says, stroking a finger down my cheek. Goosebumps cloak my arms.
That's what I said.
Oh my. Aren't you confident? Before I know what's happening, this sexy motherfucker strips his shirt off, revealing an even sexier chest. He has a little chest hair, tattoos all over his torso and abs. Saliva pools under my tongue when I see the hot, happy trail leading below his jeans. This man is built like a runner. I'd like to take a run at his cock. Pushing me on the bed, he yanks my panties down and screeches my steampunk dress around my stomach. He pulls me to the edge of the bed and my ankles and wedges himself between my legs.
I said.
He rasps, trailing a finger through my juices.
Let me see that pretty pussy.
I love this. crying. This is great.
How did you know it was pretty? I say to be a brat. Slap. His hand connects with my opening. Pleasure is zinging through me to make me moan.
You smell good.
He whispers before running his tongue through me. Jesus Christ. His tongue. It's like velvet. My head falls back, my spine arching while he eats me like a good boy. He suctions his lips around my clit, sucking and moaning against me. Well,
EM's making it a graphic audio, and it's amazing.
That's awesome. Oh, that's great.
I totally lost my spot now. Fuck.
That's what she said.
Oh my God, that was great.
That was.
Okay, fuck me. Okay, I'm good. I'm a professional. Fuck. All right. Okay. Shut up. Your giggling is throwing me off. And his noises. Okay, we're good. My head falls back, my spine arching while he eats me like a good boy. He suctions his lips around my clit, sucking and moaning against me. Well, fuck. He really does like the taste of me. As he should, seeing as I take care of myself. I fucking showered today. I clench around his tongue and dig my fingers into his hair.
Open up. Open up for me.
He growls, sliding a finger and hooking it directly into my sweet spot. Oh my God, yes. I whimper, riding his face. He pumps his finger while letting his tongue deep inside me. Jesus, that feels good. Raking my nails over his scalp, he then leaves a few open-mouthed kisses on my pussy. And then, I feel intense pleasure. Oh, God, holy shit. I gasp, bucking against his face.
Fuck, you taste good. Oh, yes. This ass is mine.
Is he eating my ass? I'm kind of confused. He chuckles darkly before diving back down to deliver the most toe-curling pleasure I've had in a while. But oh, God, he is eating her ass. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot that part. Okay, we're good. All right. Between him eating my ass and fucking me with his fingers, God, I can't take it. Heat barrels up my spine and shoots into my stomach. Crying out, I squirt all over his face. He cleans me up, kneading my ass with his inked hand while ragged breaths saw through my lungs.
That's a good fucking girl.
He growls, slapping my pussy again. That felt so good, I say breathlessly. Gasping for air, I then have the need to suck his cock. It overtakes me with a vengeance. A man that looks this good and has that talented of a mouth and fingers has got to be hung like a fucking horse. Scrambling off the bed and falling to my knees, I say, drop them.
Happily.
He chuckles, unzipping his jeans and letting them fall. The belt buckle hits the floorboards and I salivate as I wait to see what's hunting under those black boxers. Damn, he could choke me out with those tone-tattooed thighs.
Are you ready for me, you needy little slut?
Yes, sir. Slowly, he pushes his boxers down and I blink in astonishment. He's small. So small. My pinky might offend him. Yet, My pussy just weeped for him. My juices are evidence on his chin. Fuck.
What's that pretty little mouth do?
He groans, stroking it. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. His micro penis just disappeared in his fist. I don't know what to do. I've been in a dry spell for far too long. I guess this will do. Besides, he just gave me the best orgasm I've ever had in my life. Pull my hair. I groan so he'll stop stroking his little pecker. The moment his hand comes off it, I do my best to not accidentally say out loud, "Wow, that's a little dick." Wrapping my hair around his fist, he pulls with enough tantalizing pressure to make my nipples hard. I use this split moment to take inventory of what I'm about to work with. His cock is perched on his balls, and it's fully erect. Oh, God. This poor man. Yet, it's the motion in the ocean, but this isn't even a puddle jump. Will I offend him if I wrap my lips around it and suck like I do a straw?
Suck it.
He growls so sexily it has me falling forward. Grasping his firm ass, I take his cock into my mouth. Damn, he tastes good. Clean like soap. That turns me on more, seeing as he also takes care of himself. Inhaling deeply, the scent of cologne swirls around me. Who cares if he's small? Because the guttural moan he makes as I start to barely bob my head has desire bleeding through my veins. And I mean it. I can barely bob my head because my nose touches his stomach.
Fuck yes.
He groans, his head falling back. Jesus Christ.
I'm crying.
Oh my God. All right. For those that can't see the video, he's doing all the motions.
He is fully invested in this in this role.
And my eyes track up his stomach to his taut neck. One hand is in my hair. The other is still wrapped around mine. He looks hot like that. He starts to fuck my face. Sucking a small dick is a game changer. My jaw doesn't hurt. Maybe my new kink is micro penises. Specifically, this hot tattooed man's micro cock.
Look at you. So goddamn pretty.
He murmurs while cupping my cheek with his other hand. His skin is warm and I melt like butter. Opening my mouth a little more, I can fit his cock and balls all the way in my mouth, all while being able to lick his clean asshole at the same time. But that's okay because he fucking loves it. Tossing his head back again, he digs his nails into my shoulders, moaning enough to...
What is this motion?
Pawn motion.
Maybe it's Cougar. Maybe it's not us. Maybe it's him.
Maybe it's him.
Tossing his head back again, he digs his nails into my shoulders, moaning enough to make desire spark under my skin.
Yeah, baby. You suck my cock so well.
He praises. It's not difficult, but I'll take the compliment nonetheless. I continue to suck his cock and balls at the same time, never coming up for air because I can breathe easily through my nose.
I'm gonna...
He trails off, but doesn't have time to finish because, well, finishes down my throat. He gasps as I continue to suck him off, suck him back to earth. Falling to his knees, he cups my face again and then kisses me. Holy shit. His lips are so soft and urgent and commanding. He undoes my dress and pushes it off me so we're naked together. Scooping me up, he lays on the bed and blankets me with his inked body. God, I love how warm his skin is on mine. Fuck me, I hear myself saying. I guess his kisses and talented tongue blur the fact that I couldn't even gag on him a few minutes ago.
It would be an honor.
He groans. He can't even fist himself. No, he has to pinch his cock to slide it in me.
Holy fuck. You feel so good. How does it feel?
He has to stay plastered against me so he doesn't fall out. God damn it. I feel so bad for him, but he's so hot and caring that it makes up for it. Oh, God. The best I've ever had. I answer, clawing up his back as I carefully roll my hips.
You're lying.
The whisper of a blade slides across my neck. My eyes widen in fear. He has a knife against my throat. I'm not. You're so hot and nice. I voice my thoughts. Why am I so turned on that he has a fucking knife against my throat? I've never had an orgasm like that. It felt so good. Mischief dances in his eyes.
Yeah?
He groans, moving again.
I need to taste you.
He presses a little more on the knife, making me gasp with fear and curiosity.
Tell me it's okay.
Yes, I whimper. I'm so wet, not knowing what's going to happen.
That's my good fucking girl.
Slowly, he slices the side of my neck. The sting makes me cry out in pleasure. Lowering his head, he sucks on my throat and fucking moans.
You taste so good.
Holy shit. My blood is in the crevices of his teeth. He looks so fucking delicious that I start to claw his back up again, rolling my hips to urge him on. Tossing the knife to the floor, he wraps his hand around my throat and starts to thrust. Our lips meet halfway and our tongues glide together. I can taste my metallic blood and juices in my mouth. That shouldn't be so hot, but here I am, so turned on that I can't see straight. He thrusts, and I do my best not to move so he can stay rooted inside me, but the bed doesn't squeak. That's okay. Who needs a dick when he can just cut me and has a magical tongue? And then he's choking the life out of me, and my orgasm rips through me out of nowhere. Oh, yes! I cry, clinging to him as he gives me one last powerful thrust that has him spilling inside me. He collapses on my chest, kissing me and playing with my hair. Oh, my God. He just choked an orgasm out of me.
I've never had sex feel like that.
He says as he tries to catch his breath. Rolling over, he cleans me up with his tongue and then props me up to rub my back. Me either. I don't lie. Really? I've never had sex with a man who was this small, but god damn, he has other ways to make me come.
You really are a good girl.
He says as he continues to give me the best back massage of my life. I couldn't really feel his cock, but his heart is big as fuck.
Yay!
Yay!
Great job, EM.
That was awesome.
It was so good. His
It was great.
additions were amazing.
Yes, the moist sounds were great.
Yes. I really like this.
Right. Thanks
Rawr.
for agreeing to do this at the last minute. I appreciate
Yes,
you so
thank you
damn
Yes,
much.
so
thank
much.
you. It sounded awesome.
Yeah. I also like that Mika knows Penny and myself, so she threw in a lot of our own
I did.
individual kinks
I did.
just for
Yeah.
us. So it was really nice. Thanks, Mika.
Yes, you're welcome. I listened.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
I'm excited. That was great.
Mm-hmm. It was really good.
And then hearing you two together, I'm even more excited for in the future for After the Last Breath. It sounded great.
Yeah. Oh, are you two gonna do that one for her?
I would love that.
I think she's asked us to do a couple for her.
Yes, I need it. But that micro penis story was awesome as I'm over here shaking like that.
Yeah.
That's what he said?
Exactly. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
That was fun.
I'm glad we can make it work.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, it was perfect.
It was fun.
And I'm
It was
excited
great.
for the future Mika Rayne projects.
Me too.
Right?
I think After the Last Breath is probably the next one I'll be doing. I need to hear all the old people voices in it too.
Awesome.
I can't wait.
I love old people voices.
Me too.
I'm gonna make you
100%
leave
proud.
for real, because otherwise we'll just talk bullshit for like hours. So yeah, if people subscribe to us, this is a good, like, if you subscribe to us on Patreon or on Apple subscriptions, you get access to the longer unedited versions, which has, yeah, everyone likes it longer,
Bigger,
which has
longer,
all the
and
extra
uncut.
ridiculousness. The only stuff I take out is if it's like super personal or like something, you know, like that's like, or we're just sitting here like doing nothing for 5 minutes or something.
No. I think I like the cut version though. You just said uncut, and I'm like,
I laughed too.
Semi-cut.
I like the cut version.
I said uncut. I thought I said,
Cutting.
I never say uncut. I thought I said unedited.
Uncut.
No, but he said, and I'm like,
Like if
I
your
think I like it cut.
like if your peen had a hoodie rather than an entire turtleneck. Or sorry. Well, you know what I mean.
A sheath.
A sheath.
If it had what now? I missed that. What?
A sheath, she said.
No, but let's
Oh,
Well,
go
I
ahead.
was just
Continue
yeah,
on.
she said.
thinking of like if it was uncut, it would be like a turtleneck, and then if it was cut, it would be like you know, like this. And then if it was semi-cut, such as the bigger, longer semi-cut version, would be like a hoodie. We're talking
I should write that now.
foreskin.
Yes.
Isn't-
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
At least that's what I envisioned.
I bet.
That's what you envisioned. You have no firsthand experience.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. Thank you for letting me talk you into this.
Yes.
And just,
Yes, thank you so
like,
much.
always
Yes.
going along with my bullshit. I appreciate you so much.
You're the best.
Bullshit's
You really
fun.
are. You're so much fun.
Well, gee, sounds like I should show myself out then on this high note.
Mika, look at this little lipstick I have. Is this is
Ooh.
like your micro penis, isn't it?
The micro.
Wouldn't that be
Does
about
it
the
fit
size
your
of it?
face?
Well, no, he said.
Wait, look at this. Look, it hides. It doesn't.
That there,
Yeah.
there's the scale.
Like, wait a minute.
She said the
You would
pinky.
be offended by the pinky.
Yeah, no, that's
My
like
pinkies
pinky
are small.
size. Maybe take the
Oh,
lid
that
off.
is pinky size.
Take the lid off.
Just
You want the
lid.
lipstick
That's
tip
not
like a
my-
dog.
No, just the lid. No, just the lid. Just the lid. Show just.
Oh, use just the lid.
Just the lid.
Now we're talking.
Okay.
Can we let him go, like, for real?
Yeah,
Because I feel
we-
bad.
Okay, guys.
Thank you so much,
Bye.
buddy.
Love you.
Love
Bye,
you.
mwah.
Bye bye. Talk soon.
Bye.
Oh God, I'm starting to not feel my lips.
That's
Poor
awesome.
Ina.
Okay. Let's ask Mika a question.
Mika,
so,
I got a question.
okay, I was gonna say, Branden, usually like we have these like we have a few questions that we like think about ahead of time,
yeah.
and then Penny just goes nuts, and I'm just sitting there like, I would like to ask something.
No,
So go ahead.
I will play Penny. I will play.
Go ahead.
Penny, I'm gonna play you so hard right now. So fucking hard right now with my overalls and my moist sausages.
Yes.
Oh, got the
Overalls.
phlegm in the back of my throat. That
Ooh.
God, don't gargle that shit. Okay. Anyways, all right,
Fart
I'm
in a
glad that you
jar.
remembered that she loves overalls.
do. That was one of my favorites. All right, Mika. Of all the characters you've written, who would you fuck? Who would you marry? And who would you
Ooh.
kill?
Oh
That's good.
boy. That's so hard.
Because I know who I would, but I'm curious who you would.
Yes, well, I think fuck would be either Wolf or Tobias from A Kiss Along the Wind, because Tobias is the first book boyfriend I ever wrote. I'd marry Leland because he's based off Chris.
Aww.
So
And then
cute though.
to kill, well, I did that in Big Deck. That was kind of nice with the abuser.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
one that I didn't kill, well, I killed him too. Yeah, well, serious. With Gregory Morgan, I don't know, who do we want to kill? I don't know, because I already killed the ones I don't like.
Because she kills everybody she doesn't like.
I do. Yeah.
So Mika, going along with your the question that Branden just asked you, how do you come up with your characters? Are they based on people you know? Like you just said, one of them was based on your husband. Anybody else, or like how do you come up with all these characters? Because they're all so like diverse and like stand out on their own and stuff. So yeah.
It's hard to explain. Again, I suck at words when I'm talking, but typing I can talk better with my characters.
Fair.
But like, so with the abuser, and that's when Big Deck. That's why I named that. That's one little deck for that story. You read it was great. The abuser is based loosely on my ex, but he's also based on a lot of monsters, and I wanted to construct like the perfect monster, and then there was Buck, he was born, because I wanted something that rhymed with fuck, because fuck Buck. It's just so fun to say. And I wrote that book a long time ago, but I'm very proud of that one still. But like, I don't really know how I come up with my characters, because I'm not around a lot of people, because I'm all by myself with my housekeeping business. So like, they're not based on my elderly clients, I promise. But I'll pick pieces of things that I like from people when I people watch, and then kind of like construct them into this perfect character face. And then sometimes I still can't fully see their face, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I want every like body type and every ethnicity to be showcased, because in a lot of books, and blondes with big tits are beautiful too, but you don't see a lot of diversity in the book world. Or like all the men are super jacked and tattooed, which is also hot, but you
With,
don't
like,
really see
12-inch
a
penises.
lot.
Yeah, and like
And
super
like
cut
coke
and
pants.
yeah.
Exactly. So I also made sure I put like a hot redhead in for That's Some Big Sledgehammer. That's for Forrest. He's super hot. Then Darius, he's black, and then I also have Alejandro,
It's
who's
Isabella.
Mexican. Yes, and Sabella's
I
black.
love Alejandro.
Yes. I do
Yeah.
too. Alejandro and Jude's book wrote itself, but I like having a lot of diversity, because everyone deserves to feel beautiful and seen in a book. Because like even for me, I'm super short and flat on both sides, and I don't get to see that much. So
That's how you fit in my pocket, babe.
exactly, I can slide in.
Yes,
Slide
that's how I
right
like
into
it.
her pocket.
That's
Totally
right.
into it.
I love showcasing all types of people, and I make sure each character has some type of flaw, because to me flaws are hot.
Yep.
But like freckles, scars, and just whatever. So I always make sure for that too, because a lot of the romance books, they're very beautiful, flawless people, but I write about poor people because that's all I know.
Where can we find your books, Mika?
Yes.
And are there any audio books coming out for you?
Yes.
Love you.
So, love you too. So, you can find all of my books on Kindle Unlimited, Amazon, and my TikTok shop. But I don't have a couple on TikTok shop right now, just because
What do you get paid the best from?
Yeah.
TikTok shop for sure. Amazon and Kindle Unlimited are a fucking joke. You don't get paid. And we're having an audiobook with lovely Branden. That's One Big Drill.
Yeah. This One Big Drill's going to be coming out.
Girl, that book is fucking hot. It's so good.
It's
though.
so good.
So good.
Thank
Everything,
you.
all of her books are.
Like, they're all good, but like, I relate
And
so
if you
much
buy,
to that.
if you buy her books from TikTok shop instead of like Amazon on the
You
TikTok
get
shop,
shit.
then you get all these extra goodies, and she'll sign it and stuff.
I'll
and
put
it's
dirty quote in
great.
it. I'll do whatever you want. if you pay
She'll
me
say
first.
whatever you want, people. She'll say whatever the fuck you
That's
want.
right.
Yep.
That's right. You tell them.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Okay, I have
Yes.
one more serious question,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna do some fun stuff.
Yes.
What's your advice for someone who's thinking of writing their first book?
Yeah. So I would say just write the book, because I'm working on my 23rd. That doesn't include all
Holy
the books I
shit.
wrote in high school and as a child. But for adult romance, I'm on almost book 23, and I just don't care what anyone thinks of you. And I like A Kiss Along the Wind
Slow
was my
fucking
first
clap,
book.
baby.
Yes. Who fucking cares? Be yourself. Because
Yep.
like A Kiss Along the Wind was my first adult romance, and it shows, but I'm obsessed with that book. I think.
No. It doesn't show. So it
Thank
doesn't
you.
show. It
Thank
does
you.
not show.
Well, it's a compliment. Thank you. We were our worst critic, or whatever the saying
We
is.
are.
Yeah. And I feel like with every book I grow more. Lately I've lost it because I have forgotten how to write, and it's really wearing on me. But I'm trying to get back into it, which is, with more horror and blood and guts. That's what I'm trying to get back into.
Yeah.
With
We like
Rose.
Yes.
Blood is a great lubricant.
It is. Yes. We have so much of it.
Where's phlegm?
Exactly. Phlegm, snot, and blood.
Blood and phlegm mixed together.
Yeah. It's the best.
Yep.
Yeah, just write the book. Don't care what anyone has to think about you. That's my best advice, because I held back a lot in A Kiss Along the Wind, and I think once like the third book in that series came around, I didn't care anymore. Like I wrote some Daddy's Best Friend stuff in it, and it's just let's go. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We usually do like blush questions, which are like kind of like naughty questions, but they're not the would you rather. They're just like, what is like something that's ridiculous? But I like the would you rather. Should
Let's
we
do that.
Would you
Let's do
rather?
that.
Surprise me.
Okay, let's do some naughty stuff, and everybody has to answer this. It's not just Mika.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, I like this one. If you're like a superhero comics nerd like me, would you rather 69 with Black Panther on his throne, or pleasure yourself with the Winter Soldier's arm while he watches?
Ooh. I feel like I've never had the honor of this kink, but I think I'd be a voyeur. So I'll go with that last one. Yeah.
I know. I kind of like that one too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah,
Watch me.
I'll 69 Black Panther on his throne, but then I was kind of like, ooh, your metal hand and arm,
Watch
and
me.
you can watch me do it.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
She's rocking on her chair, on her throne.
She's thinking about it. Look at that tongue go. So that's what she said.
She is here for it.
Okay. My first question is, who's sitting up normally and who's upside down? Because that makes a difference.
He's on his throne, so you are going to be upside
Oh,
down.
fuck him. No. Okay. Then that changes my answer. No. I'm sitting on the throne upright. He can flip his ass upside down.
That's right.
He could.
Because
He's got the
Flip that
strength.
ass.
that is my final answer.
There's another Marvel
I'm
question.
here for
Oh
it.
my god.
No.
Would you rather join the Mile High Club with Falcon or Hawkeye?
I
Ooh.
don't know what that is.
Hawkeye. Fucking Hawkeye. All day.
Hawkeye.
All day, every
He
day.
doesn't get as much like attention, but I fucking love him.
Right.
He's rad.
He's kind of a... Okay, here's the thing. So, as an archery princess,
Ooh.
there is a special sort of something that it takes to be that good at stuff. And so I'm...
That is true.
He's got a good.
Thingamajig.
He can finesse his fingers.
Ooh.
Even,
I like
even
that.
with a certain release, like even the finger release, instead of the wrist release. So I've got a finger release that I use for mine, and
Archery's fun.
That's what I do too. I used to do archery a ton also when I was younger. But
Me
I
too. It's fun.
it takes a very certain ability to pay attention to certain kinds of shit.
Yes. And know when to slow your roll and
Slow your
wait
roll.
and know when to act instantly.
Yes.
So they pay attention. to
Hawkeye's
things.
always kind of done it for me.
Yeah, that would be mine.
Yeah.
Final answer, lock it in.
Lock it in. I don't
Okay.
know that one.
Although
You don't know Hawkeye or you don't know
I
Falcon?
don't know either.
Hawkeye's the one with the bow and arrow.
Okay.
And
Girl.
Falcon, he's the one who
Yeah.
has like the metal wings, and then he becomes the new Captain America at the end
Ooh.
of Endgame.
I haven't seen
And I
a
like
lot
him.
of
I
them.
like him as well.
Yes.
But
I do
Hawkeye,
too.
I like me some Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hawkeye.
All right. Would you rather have your partner only be able to use their hands or only their mouth during foreplay? I have my answer
Oh, fuck.
immediately.
Which partner are we talking about?
Mouth.
Like
I'm mouth.
current or
No, just
Any?
this is like BDSM test, like where it's just like an
okay?
you know,
In
an
general?
undisclosed partner, just like in general. Yeah.
How long's his tongue?
Yes, that's a contender. I can touch
I'm
my
assuming-
nose.
I can too.
Girl, I can touch a lot of things.
Yes.
Oh mate, I can't right now because my tongue is like numb, but you know, I usually can.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it.
So anyway, we're assuming that your partner is very skilled in both aspects, hands or mouth.
Fuck.
I think hands for me.
I'm a mouth. I'm way more sensitive on the outside.
Both are great.
And-
yeah, outside for sure.
And the inside is it's a little bit weird with me sometimes because I have my endo, which
Oh,
like
that's-
messes
yeah.
it up.
Yes.
So I really like
The
oral.
outside. Yes. The outside.
I mean, I like all of them,
All of it's good.
but I would pick mouth for sure. And it says just during foreplay. So you can add in later.
I'm sticking with hand because you can add it in later.
Oh, okay. If he knows what he's doing with his mouth,
She always has so many caveats. I'm saying assume that both of they're skilled at both instances.
They're both great.
fucking bury your face in that shit.
Like a good boy.
Like a good fucking boy.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay. Well, this is a no-brainer. Everyone can answer for me in 2 seconds. Would you rather have sex in an extremely haunted place or have sex in an extremely dirty place?
Haunted.
Haunted.
let's fucking go.
I like dirty.
I want those ghosts screaming my name. I want
So
those.
join in. Yeah.
And
We'll
then
be
you-
like Anna Nicole Smith. Do you remember when she was like, I had sex with a ghost?
Yes. Oh my god, that was like so back in the 90s.
It was so long ago. But I remember being like, what the fuck is she talking about?
No, for me, okay, it's an audience thing. Like, let them
They're
fucking watch. If they
watching
want to join in, great. But
Yes.
mm,
And they'll make you moan like a river ghost.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. This is oh my God, this is another Marvel / DC. I don't know if you guys will like, I'm a big like comics nerd, so this is, you know, like I know this business, but oh my God, there's 2 of them in a row. Jeez. Okay. Would you rather have 10-hour tantric sex with Vision or 1 minute of really rough bang your head against the headboard sex with Quicksilver? Quicksilver sucks. Vision all the fucking way.
one.
fucking let's go. Yeah.
Especially Paul Bettany version of Vision. Version of Vision.
Version of
He's
Vision.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's
Version of
fabulous.
Vision.
Agreed.
Version of Vision. Okay, the next one, again, another Marvel question. Would you rather do it doggy style with Heimdall on Asgard's Rainbow Bridge or with Iron Man on Stark Tower's helipad?
Iron Man.
Helipad,
Iron Man, yes.
I love the fucking facial hair and his confidence and his cockiness. And I'm just like, you know, he's packing like a 3-pound dick.
Oh, yeah.
No micropeen.
Tony for sure.
Yes.
It's like that fucking big.
Oh my God, there's a micro penis question.
No fucking way.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Okay. Would you rather give a blowjob to a micro penis or a dick so thick that it maxes out your mouth opening capacity?
Ooh.
Does he rub my back when it's done? Or brush my hair? Play with my hair?
Because it's hard. That's what she said.
What she
If
said.
it's like if it's that like, and it said thick, so it's not long. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's probably long
So
enough.
you shove like a tip of a Coke
But if it's so
can.
thick, then you're like, and you can't really like perform, right? You can't do the things because it's
I'll take
just
the tiny thing.
yeah.
Tiny
I like
thing.
to push my limits.
Okay, so
Good luck.
one more ridiculous question. Would you rather every time you orgasm shout "I love you, Mom,"
Tourette's.
or shout "Long live the Queen" while saluting?
Ooh, I like Long Live the Queen.
I like "Long live the Queen."
Wait, say that one more time. Say the whole thing one more time.
Okay, so every time you orgasm, would you rather shout "I love you, Mom" or shout "Long live the Queen" while
Long
saluting?
live the Queen.
That is so
Long
funny.
live the Queen. Okay, so we're gonna say bye to Mika. Mika, it was amazing.
love
Thank
you.
you
Yes,
so much.
thank
love
you.
you
This was
so much.
You're
awesome.
the best.
Like,
We love
absolutely
you.
adore you. My little pocket
Oh,
pet.
wait a minute. Okay, I always do this with the, like our guests, events that you're going to in the future
Yeah, so
coming up.
So I will be at Enemies and Lovers with Kelly. And we'll be at the same table, so come see both of us. We're
Yes.
going to hype each other up because we both deserve it.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
also, Booked in Chaos in South Carolina. That's in November.
Yep.
I'll be there with Kelly and Branden and a lot of other awesome narrators.
Right. Thank you so much for doing
Yes,
this with
this
us.
was the
And yes, and we'll see you at events. It'll be great. And everybody get all of her books because they're amazing.
Yes.
you.
Seriously,
I have
if you have
16.
not looked into them, do that and read them because they are,
Thank
as an audiobook narrator that reads all the shit, hers are amazing. And I'm not just saying that
Thank
because she's my
you.
friend. Hers are genuinely amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're really, really good.
Yeah.
I talk about all the traumas and have all the smut in it. And we got
And
you
there
do
are
such a
very
good
good,
job
like-
with the trauma. Like, you don't just like
Yes.
skirt around it. You actually delve into it in such a respectful
Yes.
way, but in a way that's really real still.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's very real. It's very honest, but it is like respectful. And I do like I was going to say, it's very like cathartic and healing for
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
It's not like a thing where it's like, oh, this happened, which is similar to what I am in. I'd say that. So like Mika's stories are very like, the trauma is very like cathartic and healing where
Yeah.
it's not like somebody might, sometimes there's books where I'm like, oh, this is in the trigger warning and I've experienced this and I don't know if I want to go into
Yeah.
it. There's other books where, like Mika's, where it's like, this is something that is similar to what happened to me, but I want to read it because she deals with it in such a good way
Such
that
a
it's,
good way.
it's a way to help heal and process.
It
and
really
it's
is.
good.
I feel like because her characters make different decisions than we did, and it was like, that's a decision I wish I would have made. And it's kind of a nice way to just process it differently.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And say like, oh yeah, like this is, yeah. Or even there's people who might have dealt with it the same way, but then you're like, look at them. They've overcome or they're doing this or whatever. I really like how, like the way she handles like everything. It's so like real and raw and honest.
Yeah.
And it's like, these people are going to have ugly feelings and ugly emotions and ugly
She
reactions
doesn't skirt
to it.
around that to make a story like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's very much like this is the shit that happens, and it's great. She's amazing.
yeah, I love her. And
So
I love her
yay,
writing. And
Mika.
I just love the way that she puts things into
Yes.
into her characters that are so, just like what you said, so real and so raw that like it is. It's very much real and like how
Yeah.
we would process stuff.
And the way she like puts sentences together is just like
It's just beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So yay, Mika's the best.
She is.
Okay.
She's
I
my
probably
pocket pet, people.
Brandon's pocket is for her.
Yeah. One of
That's
them.
what she said.
She'll appreciate that.
Yeah, we should get going though.
Yeah.
It was. Thank you so much again for joining in. Brandon's going to be here for a while Penny, focuses on her new store, which is great.
I love doing this with you. And anytime you need me, I am here.
It still means a lot to me because I believe in what we're
Right.
doing. So that's nice to hear. So anyway, hooray! We have my thing. My second one is empty.
That a
Yours
girl.
is probably empty, right?
Mine has been empty. I got a second one. It is empty.
Yeah. So we can cheers our empty cups.
Girl, yes.
And yeah, I guess we'll see everybody next time. I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. It'll be great. Okay. Yay. I love you.
Love you too, babe.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.